the Lisbon Falls here behind us, coming down in 3 sections, down the up there, that way, going down to the bottom, and to the right is the middle section, and here on the right, which is behind the tree, one of the nice tourist attractions, just to admire the scenery and the beauty of nature in Mpumalanga. I'm not sure, unfortunately.
Sudwala Caves. The Sudwala Caves is a popular destination in Nelspruit, Mpumalanga, South Africa, for visitors from all over the world. The caves are known to be the oldest caves in the world and are said to be more than 240 million years old. In prehistoric times, the caves were used as shelter by the Swazi tribes in times of war. The cave was initially discovered by Songuba, one of the sons of the Swazi king Sobusa, who was fleeing from his brother at that time. He and his followers used the cave as a refuge until Songuba was killed. During the Second Boer War in the early 1900s, the Boers used the caves to store ammunition, and some people believe that the former President Paul Kruger stored the Kruger millions in the caves. The Sudwala caves were also used to excavate huge amounts of bat guano that was sold as fertilizers to farmers back in 1914. Today, the Sudwala farm that is home to the caves is the property of Philippus Rudolph Owen, and it was he who opened the caves as a tourist attraction. Our tour through the Sudwala caves was a great way for us to experience something unique and learn about amazing rock formations. Okay, now we're on the outside of the Sudwala cave, and you can see how huge that cave is from the outside. Now we're looking at the Sudwala Lodge accommodations just outside the Sudwala caves. So if you're interested in staying on the grounds to be near the attraction, and the zip line and restaurants. You have beautiful accommodations at your disposal.
Fence. It doesn't.
Like a netting.
Yes, like a
Yes,
netting.
like a
That's a
netting.
perfect word.
So the beige stuff, you said that's
That
fenced?
greyish looking. That's
Yeah.
like strips. Those are they're putting in fences so that it can hold some of the falling rock and net it instead of it falling down onto the road and vehicles. That's
and
what they
that's been a problem.
Yes, you'll probably see when we pass on the bottom of the road. There's a whole lot of small pieces, especially with heavy rains.
Yeah, sometimes
the
big rocks fall.
the rock disintegrates.
Erosion.
So we're still in Nelspruit right now, right?
Yes.
On our way home, going right through the city.
It's a pretty garden town, garden city. I read someone's yes.
But aren't we in traffic time, like rush hour traffic?
It's a load shedding. The traffic lights aren't
Can you explain for us what's load sharing?
shedding. Load shedding.
Oh, shedding, not sharing.
Shedding.
Okay, can you explain what load shedding is in South Africa
Yeah.
in a brief way?
working. Our power utility Eskom has
Only
monopoly. They supply the whole of South Africa with electricity. They've been having problems with generators, mainly powered by coal or diesel in emergencies. No other energy sources for electricity, and so they've been having breakdowns and creating shortage of electricity and that. And so to save the grid, they say, if a generator breaks down, then it will break the whole system if everybody's drawing electricity. So they call it load shedding. So Nelspruit right now is on load shedding, no power for Nelspruit for about 2 hours. And other areas getting. And there may be other areas throughout South Africa that at this point now has no electricity. So the demand on their generators are less. And so after 2 hours, this may get power again and another area won't. And they have different stages. Stage 1 up to then where you can have 2 hours 3 times a day or 2 hours 4 times a day where you lose power throughout the day. So it's rather inconvenient and frustrating.
Okay. Do you know the schedule of when they do?
They do try and set out a schedule.
But not everyone gets it.
But you can go onto the internet and check your area and it will give you the times when it is.
Does the schedule change from week to week? Or is it always the same each way?
It changes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Power left over that they don't use in celebrating the government. It's going to take about 2 years.
When did they first start that conversation?
For the past 4 years, we've been talking.
About 4 to 5.